Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, we have stunning and crazy news coming from FBI Director Kash Patel, where apparently he has unsealed documents that pretty much says that Chinese plot to fake mail-in ballots in 2020. So if that's the case, then it's proving more and more that that it was pretty much stolen, and we had interference from the CCP. So without further ado, let's go over this. We have this here from the FBI Director Kash Patel saying the FBI has located documents which detail alarming allegations related to the 2020 U.S. election, including allegations of interference by the CCP. I have immediately declassified the material and turned the documents over to Chairman Graisley for further review. We have this here. FBI gives Congress intel on alleged Chinese plot to create fake mail-in ballots 2020. FBI Director Kash Patel on Monday evening turned over to Congress an intelligence report raising concerns that China had mass-produced fake U.S. driver licenses to carry out a scheme to hijack the 2020 election with fake mail-in ballots for Democrat Joe Biden. The newly declassified intelligence reports from August 2020 weren't corroborated or fully investigated, and instead were recalled from intelligence agencies at about the time that then FBI Director Chris Wray testified there were no known plots of foreign interference ahead of the 2020 election in which Biden defeated Donald Trump, officials told to the Just the News. We have this here as well that the new documents were turned over to Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Graisley, our Iowa, who had first raised concerns to the Bureau that the intelligence hadn't been fully vetted and instead was dismissed even though there was evidence of the fake licenses. Thanks to the oversight work and partnership of Chairman Graisley, the FBI continues to provide unprecedented transparency at the People's Bureau. Patel told Just the News in a statement. To that end, we have located documents Chairman Graisley requested, which detail alarming allegations related to the 2020 U.S. election. Specifically, these include allegations of plans from the CCP to manufacture fake licenses and ship them into the United States for the purpose of facilitating fraudulent mail-in ballots. Allegations which, while substantiated, were abruptly recalled and never disclosed to the public, Patel also said. In accordance with Chairman Graisley's request for documents, I have immediately declassified the material and turned the document over to the chairman for further review. Officials who have seen the documents told Just the News the FBI had a relatively new confidential source who provided information in summer 2020 that the Chinese government was manufacturing and exporting fake U.S. driver's license as part of a plot to create voter identities for Chinese residents living in the United States so they could vote with fake mail-in ballots. The intelligence source claimed the plot was specifically designed to benefit Biden, officials said. They also said the intelligence report was recalled within a few weeks and the allegations never fully investigated on the ground that the source needed to be re-interviewed. But in fact, another agency, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, had intercepted nearly 20,000 fake licenses around the time the intelligence came in possible corroboration of the report, officials said. So, that's what we have here. This is nuts, guys. This is nuts. And the reason why I say this is nuts is because we have now ample evidence of this stuff going on, of this happening, right? I'm trying to find here the actual document because you guys need to see the actual document
for Democrat
in order to see the actual full thing here. So, the point being with this is that Democrats were allowing, or rightly knew, that they were getting help from the Chinese government, or rather the CCP. So if that's the case, then these Democrats should be arrested for, honestly, treason, because this is wild. And again, we're going to go with this here to find the actual documents, because it's difficult to find these said documents and without having to do it. So give me a few moments here to give you all the juice. So again, let's go with this here. Because I don't know why, but they made it pretty annoying to try to find these documents. and I don't know why they should have just had the documents in here to begin with. To be fair, I probably should have just, before I started the video, to get this document up and running for you guys. So I apologize for that. But this is on the fly, so I just letting you guys know what's going on here. So we have this here. So we have the category not being found, which is wild. I can show you this here. Give me a second to show you guys. So again, this is the insanity part, right? This is what we have here. This is just the insanity, and I don't know what's going on here. So we go to homepage, and that's no longer there. So that's concerning. So instead of doing that, I will do this here before I do anything else. We have the ICA, D class. I need to actually learn how to type here, ladies and gentlemen, because if I don't learn how to type, then things just go horribly wrong. So mr21.pd.pdf. So we have this here, but I don't think it's getting any of this. What I'll do is I'll find it, and then I'll give it to you guys in another video or a smaller form video of going over it. So you guys are not hold on by my incompetence. But the point being is that there is a document here, and I'll have to show it to you guys. But we have bigger stuff here as well. We have the Facebook post share misleading fraud claim that after Chinese quarter package spot at U.S. election ballot count. And this is inherently wrong. This is not what's going on here. This is the FBI fact checked. Because what they're doing here is they're trying to say like, oh well, this is not true. This is false. Yet the new FBI director has come out and said this, right? So yeah, I mean, what else do we say here? So we have the claim of other countries and counterfeit ballots to affect our elections, fact check, and false. So yeah, Wednesday, President Trump gave remarks to the press during discussion with state attorneys general and said foreign countries could send counterfeit ballots to the United States. The president made similar claims in June when we tweeted to rig 2021 election, etc., which it seems it was rigged. And right now, I'm going to go against my wording here, and I'm going to go find that actual document, because I got a feeling here, if I don't show you guys the document, you're probably not going to believe me, and rightfully so. So I'm going to go and do that right now. Yeah, so what we have here, as I said, this is the classified DNI Haynes on March 15th, 2021. And again here, we're going to just zoom in because, reasons and all that good stuff. This document is a declassified version of a classified report. The analytic judgments outlined here are identical to those in the declassified version, but this declassified document does not include the full supporting information and does not discuss specific intelligence reports, sources, or methods. So this is unclassified and all this stuff here. So this document is a declassified version of a classified report that the intelligence community provided to the president. Senior executive branch officers and congressional leadership and intelligence oversight committee on 07 January 2021, the intelligence community rarely can publicly reveal the full extent of its knowledge or the specific information on which it bases its analytic conclusions, as doing so could endanger sensitive sources and methods and imperil the intelligence community's ability to collect critical foreign intelligence. So, yeah. It says here that it addresses foreign actors' intentions and efforts to influence or interfere with 2020 U.S. federal elections to undermine public confidence in the U.S. election process. So that's what we have here. Foreign threats to the U.S. federal U.S. elections. So we have all this here with this information of going on forward. So you guys can skim through this for yourselves. But as you can see here, this is declassified and unclassified and declassified stuff. So without further ado, so that's what we have here. So what these news articles and all this stuff that they're doing here, they're all wrong. They're claiming this is false, but these guys are wrong. this is true. This has been declassified. This is all the information here, and this is thanks to Kash Patel. So, guys, that's what's been going on here. This is crazy stuff. We're really got to keep watch of the CCP and what's been going on, because the CCP really wanted the Democrats to win, and this is even further evidence showing that we should not be trusting the Democrats whatsoever in what they're doing. We got to get rid of the warmongers in the Republican Party, and once we do, I think our country could be headed to a much, much better place. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.